Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another grounded video. Now this one we're going to try to do a little bit of a spoiler free, maybe some like 5 top tips for the new Into the Wood update prior to its release. The public test just dropped earlier this week. We've been playing the crap out of it on stream, so if you've seen some of what we've done on stream, you kind of have an idea. But if this is your first time checking out this video, we're going to just cover a few things. So one of the first things you'll see what I'm wearing is the Antlion Armor. You're probably going to need at least a set of this and a lot of antlion pieces just to make sure you can repair it. And the reason is you can see the grill here and the grill lid rather, and the grill back there. So we've had a little bit of a grill spill, and a lot of the hot coals and everything are down here on the ground, and really difficult to navigate if you're not able to manage your sizzle effect that's going to be happening over there. So along with that antlion armor, one of the other things you're going to want to try to have is make sure you have fresh defense. Super easy mutation to get. Just go eat some mint shards. I think it's 3, 5, and 10, or 3, 5, and 8 maybe. I'm not 100% sure, but go ahead and get that. So if you don't want to use the antlion armor, if you want to go in there with some other armor, then you can throw on fresh defense, and then you should be okay. As long as you're not stepping on the red hot coals, you should be okay to navigate it up there. One of the other things you're going to need is, you might be able to tell by my weapons here. So we've got 2 salty weapons here. We have a level 8, which I've upgraded. That's a whole nother topic in itself. And then we have our level 7 salty antlion greatsword. Salty, so some of the insects up here, the majority of them are going to be weak to either fresh or salty. So I recommend now, if you haven't already, go ahead and start harvesting a ton of those resources. Not only to upgrade your weapons down the salty path, but also when you go to repair these weapons now, you're going to need those resources to repair it as well. So debatable topic right now. There's a lot of good stuff in this update, a lot of amazing visuals and stuff like that. But there's also a lot of negatives that hopefully the developers are going to be working out by the time the update gets fully released. So spicy, you're not going to need too much. There are some wolf spiders, mosquitoes, and some other insects up here that you've already seen before. So you can see some bees flying around up here. They don't really land over here too much, but a lot of the other insects are going to be weak to fresh and salty. So definitely make sure you get some of that stuff. There are some black ants up here as well. Trying to think of the other insects that you've seen that aren't different, rather. So that's pretty much it with those. We also have Crossbow and Insect Bow. Whichever one you choose, I would go with the crossbow. It's a little bit faster, in my opinion, and it does a lot more damage. And the reason you're going to need this is there's one particular insect that you'll need to farm to upgrade your weapons to level 8 and level 9 respectively. And I don't want to name drop it or anything in case you're trying to keep it spoiler free, so we're going to do that. But they are going to drop one of the resources you need here is a Twinkling Shell. You can see what we've kind of done here to prepare. This was all just basically harvesting for a couple hours earlier today, and you can already see we're down quite a bit on our resources just from repairing weapons and tools and everything. So we've got some more in our oven factory here, which one thing I wouldn't worry too much about stocking up on your Everchar coal chunks, because with the grill spill up here, you're actually going to be able to harvest a lot of the coal relatively easily. But so quartzite, everything basically, you're going to need a lot of this stuff just to navigate this newer area. But so trying to hunt down one of these insects that's going to drop your Twinkling Shell is a little difficult, because one, there's not a lot of them in the new area to begin with, and two, when you do find them, if they see you, they are gone and you will not catch up to them. It doesn't matter if you're running, you're not going to catch up to them. They'll run away, and unless you're able to get an arrow shot off 1 or 2, anything to increase your range damage, I would go ahead and try to use that. So if you have a marksman cap, or if you want to use special arrows, there are some new arrows that are going to be up here. I don't want to go too much into detail, like I said, but something to basically one-shot these insects, so that way you can get their Twinkling Shell without them running away and burrowing underground, because then you won't see them again for a while. So definitely advise you to get that. Some of the other issues that you're going to run into is the grill spill area is kind of similar to the sandbox. We already mentioned the sizzle factor that's going to be going on up there. But also when you're in that area, you're going to have the the negative status effect down here as you did in the sandbox, thirst or sweaty, which is going to decrease your thirst a lot quicker. So obviously you want your dew collectors up here, but I would recommend at least having a Canteen Plus, at least one, if not two, while you're up there running around. Because one of the things I've noticed after playing the public test for the last few days is that you're going to be doing a lot of running back and forth, whether it's dropping off resources at a base or gathering food and water to go back up there, repairing your weapons, repairing your armor. A lot of these insects hit pretty hard, so the damage you're going to be taking, your durability and your armor and your weapons is going to be reduced dramatically. So that's one of the things I'm telling you guys, just to stock up on your quartzite, your salt, your mint, and spicy if you prefer that as well. Some of the insects are going to be resistant to some of the different elements there, basically. So you're kind of going to have to pick and choose which weapons you want to take up there. For the Termite Den itself, I recommend obviously bringing either a torch or I think what would be better to use is the little light helmet, the Firefly helmet, because I believe the defense has increased on that, and it actually frees up one of your hands to use a shield or a two-handed weapon. So get yourself a Firefly headlamp. You can see it's at 3.5 defense here. So if you don't have one of those yet, go kill some Fireflies. Super easy to make and super beneficial while you're in the Termite Den. And especially at nighttime when you're running around as well, because you're going to want to either use a two-handed weapon or a sword and shield. And that just frees up your hand so you're not carrying a torch. Obviously, if you'd like to build a base up here, I would hold off until the full release, because they have done some terrain alterations. You can see my base here is kind of looks like it's been flooded with this rock here. It seems like they keep moving the rock formation back a little bit, so I've had to do some modifications. So I would definitely wait before you build anything permanent up here. To do that. So if you want to go ahead and start stocking up on weed stems or clover leaves or crow feathers or anything like that to start building your base, you can go ahead and do that as well. You don't need to build a big old castle like this or anything like that. We don't have base raids, so spoiler alert there, I guess, if you were hoping for that. But we don't have insects that are going to be attacking our base for no reason. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it without trying to spoil too much. You can see a wolf spider over here playing in the ash. For some reason, the wolf spiders don't get burned. I guess insects aren't affected by the sizzle effect. So that's pretty much it. The update itself is really cool so far. They're still obviously making little changes here and there, not just with the environment, but also with insects and resources and things of that nature. So if you're waiting for the full update, those are just some tips. Like I said, try to keep it spoiler free. And it should be out here probably in about a week and a half or so. The public test dropped on what today is 22nd, the 19th, I believe. So give it about 2 weeks, probably right around early February, late January, if they iron out all the kinks in that time. So look forward to the update dropping then, and enjoy the new update Into the Wood, and just make sure you're stocked up on these resources. Those are my 5 tips for you guys. So that's what we got for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'd love to have you join the original community. And just one big shout out to our members again. Thank you guys so much for joining. We're looking forward to having a good year and enjoying a lot more of this game. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you guys in the next video. Stay original, my friends. Later.